Okay, welcome back again, guys. So we are now with our third part of our video. So far, we have designed a continuously braced beam and one example for discretely braced beam. However, for our previous example for discretely braced beam, we calculated na the CB value that we have is much lesser. Maliit lang yung kanyang values, 1.14. Pero there will be some cases na yung value of your CB will be larger than expected. Kasi nga, di ba sabi natin, the value of CB will be more or less greater than or equal to 1.0. So, multiplier nga siya. What will happen if masyadong malaki yung CB natin? Ano mong ginawa natin dito sa example natin dito sa first discretely beaming natin? Dinivide natin si CB dun sa moment natin para ma-normalize siya, para magamit natin sa table 3-10. Ngayon, kung masyadong malaki yung CB, ano mangyayari dun sa moment na ipa-plot natin? Masyado siyang liliit, Which is, yung makukuha nating section may not be the first trial section dapat na kinukuha natin. So baka magkameron tayong tatawag na false positive assumption. So to handle those type of scenarios, so let's modify or try to discuss something about that. Okay? So again, ito yung example natin. So our section is W18 by 76. So pumasa siya sa lahat ng requirement. And this is the case, our case. What if the problem with high CB values? What will be our trial section? So let's say ito, meron tayong given na MU is 120, IXI 28, CB. Yan. So nakalculate na natin yan. So di ba para magamit natin si table 3-10, ang kailangan natin is yung LB, which dito is 20 feet siya, and then yung normalize natin na MU over CB, which is 1020 cubic feet over yung 2.0 natin. Okay? So mangyayari, 1020 divide 2, that will be 510 cubic feet. Ito yung titingnan natin sa table 3-10, So, punta tayo 3-10. Hanapin natin si 20 tsaka 500 something. So, ito, So, ito yung 20, ang LB, tapos and something. So, kailangan natin is 510 tsaka 20. So, dito, pwedeng ito, 20, 510, ito sa 510. Okay? And si 20 is ito. Okay? So, dito sa intersection natin, ibig sabihin, itong portion na to, okay? Itong portion na to, yan yung pwede natin pagpilian, So, yung malaking portions na yan. Yan. Yan yung pwede natin pagpilian, itong kabuuan na yan. Okay? So, yan. Looking at our, alin ang first natin na bold line. So, una natin is ito, which is, ano yung line na yan? W24 by 84. Okay? So, i-list out natin. So, W24 by 84. Okay? Ito yung first trial section natin. Ang moment capacity niya, tingnan natin sa 3-2. 24 by 84, pag tinignan natin, ang moment capacity niya, 840. 840. Is equal sa 840 kip per foot. Okay? What is the problem with this? Sabi natin, si moment plastic is the largest possible moment capacity na pwedeng ma-experience nung section natin. However, kung 840 lang yung limit niya, kahit anong CB value ang gamitin natin, hindi na siya lalabas, dapat talampas ng 840. Ay yung moment na required natin suportahan, 1020. So, ibig sabihin, yung unang trial section natin, bagsak na bagsak siya compared with our required, ano? Kasi nga po, na-over estimate niya yung mismong CB natin, ano? Lumiit masyado to. So, nagkameron tayo ng false positive na section. So, ibig sabihin, nakakameron tayong section, pero hindi siya sapat. Hindi niya kayang i-carry yung loading na ito. O yung pinaka-moment plastic niya, hindi niya kaya. Okay? So, how will handle these cases? So, when we get a false positive, ito daw yung gagawin natin. Try the next section. Okay? Until the required strength is satisfied. So, unang-una, lagay natin W24 by 84. Ang kailangan nating i-satisfy na MU is 1020. Okay? Pero yung VMP niya is 840 lang. So, no need na to get yung IX required kasi sa moment pa lang bagsak na siya. Ano? So, dito, not good na agad siya dito. Okay? So, ang gagawin mo daw, yung next section. So, ibig sabihin from our dito, yung unang ano natin, yung kasunod na bold na section, that is W27 by 84. So, pataas tayo ng turo. W27 by 84. Ganun pa din yung capacity. Ang VMB niya, 3-2 tayo. 27 by 84, siya ay 915. Okay? 915 is still less than doon sa required. So, ito, not good pa din. False positive pa din siya. Okay? So, yung next bold line tayo, which is ito, 18 by 76. Okay? 18 by 86 rather. W18 by 86. Ang MU natin, 1020 pa din. PMB natin, 18 by 86 is ito, no? Which is 698. Mas bumaba pa siya, no? 698. So, ibig sabihin, not good pa rin to. Okay? Next, 698, after nun, ni 18, kasunod is ito, 14 by 90. Okay? 14 by 90 yung kasunod. W14 by 90. 1020. VMB niya, 3-2. So, 14 by 90 is, saan ba yan? 14 by 90 is ito, no? 14 by 90, 574. So, NG pa din yan. Next, after 14 by 90, next tayo, that is W30 by 90. W30 by 90. Ang VMBP niya, 30 by 90, that is 1060. Okay? So, dito, 1060. So, greater than na siya dito, plus than na yung MU. So, pwede na to. Okay? Pwede natin i-try na. So, once na nakita nyo na yan, pwede na siya maging candidate. Ano? So, ngayon, kukunin mo yung IX required natin. IX required is based from dito. Halimbawa, dito 28 ang nakalagay. So, ano yung IX ni 30 by 90? 30 by 90, IX niya 3610. Okay? 3610. So, mas greater din siya sa required. So, pwedeng candidate si 30 by 90. So, that's how you select. So, keep going up until yung required trial section is selected. So lahat ng mga dito sa shaded portion natin, lahat ng mga bold line na tatamaan starting from dito sa point natin, pataas, pataas na ano, isa-isahin yung i-check para makuha niyo yung pwedeng section. Okay? So, kung dito sa example natin, si unang maging trial natin na section is si W30/90. So, i-check nyo na siya for compactness, for the capacity, moment shear, and deflection. Okay? So, let's have an example. Okay. Design this discretely braced beam shown. The bracing is provided only at the ends. Huh? At the ends at the midspan. May midspan, Yan, meron siya midspan. Mali lang yung problem. Assume that the beam weighs 100 pounds per feet. Verify if it means the deflection limit of L over 360. Okay? So, how will you solve this? So, again, ayusin natin. So, may assume na siya dito. So, ibig sabihin, wala namang other loading. Yan na yung ating WD, yung ating assumed na load, So, i-reconstruct lang natin yung ating beam. Okay. Gagawin natin for WD, WU, may ating 1.0 ng WD is 1.2. Sorry. 1.2 times yung WD natin na 0.1 kip per feet. So that is 0.12. Yung PU natin will be 1.6 ng PL. So 1.6 times 65 kip, 104 kip. Okay? So this is WU na 0.12 kip per feet. And then meron tayo ditong PU na 104 kip. Okay? So since symmetrical, again, kunin natin yung ECL. Okay? So 0.12 times 20. ECL niya is 2.4. Keep. Then 104. So ibig sabihin magtutulong lang yung total na to. Yung total na yan. Pagtutulungan lang yan ng ating supports. So 104 plus 2.4. Divide lang ng 2. This is our support reaction. 53.2. Saka 53.2. Okay? And then, if you check table 3-23, okay, para makuha yung shear, okay, yung shear natin will be, ultimate natin will be P over 2 plus yung WL over 2. Yan yung equation natin. So, that is just 104 divide 2 plus 0.12 times 20 over 2. BU is 104 divided 2 plus 0.12, 20 over 2. Or you can perform yung, again, yung shear and moment diagram. I'm giving you options lang how to calculate this. Yung MU naman yan, pwede nyo pag-combinein kasi nga symmetrical siya. So that is PL over 4 plus WL squared over 8. Okay? So that is 104 times 20 over 4 plus 0.12, 20 squared over 8. MU is 104, 20 over 4 plus 0.12, 20 squared over 8. That is 526 kip feet. Yan. Ayan yung ating VU tsaka MU for this. Okay? Next is to get yung CB. Okay? Gagawin ko mag-cut ako ng section. Um, cut ako ng section sa gitna. Okay? So, pag nagka tayo ng section, our uh, cut section would look like this. Okay? Ito yung ating point 1, 2. Yung ating reaction dito na 53.2. We have a distance of x and ECL of 0.12x. Then value of moment and at O. Okay? So summation of moment, O is equals to 0, taking counterclockwise as positive. So that is m plus 0.12 x squared over 2 minus 53.2 x is equals to 0, or m is equals to 53.2 x minus 0.06 x squared. Okay? This will be the moment equation. So ang kailangan natin, kung naka-brace siya at sa half, okay, ang kailangan natin is yung moment diagram lang dito sa portion ito. Equal lang naman siya, no? So, yung portion na yon will be at third points nito, at quarter points ng 10. Okay? So, ang MA natin will be x is equals to 2.5 feet. MB, x is equals to 5.0 feet. MC, x is equals to 7.5 feet. And then yung maximum natin is at the center. Okay? Or that is yung 10 feet natin. Okay? So using this equation para dito, 53.2x minus 0.06x squared, calculate 2.5, that is 132.625 cube feet, or 5 feet, that is 264.5 cube feet, for 7.5, that is 395.625 cube feet. And then for 10, that is yung 526 natin, which is yung gitna. Okay? So performing yung formula for CB, again, CB is equals to 12.5 M max over 2.5 M max plus 3 MA plus 4 MC MB plus 3 MC. So 12.5 over 2.5 plus 3, 132.625 plus 4, 264.5 plus 3, 395.625. That is 1.661. Okay? Or roughly 1.66 yung CB natin. Okay? So, to proceed with step 2, okay? So, step 2 natin, step 1 pa lang pala yun, moment tsaka yung ating mismong CB. For step 2, we need yung limit natin for deflection. Okay? So, for deflection, ang kailangan natin, di ba, is yung para sa live load lang. Okay? And ang live load natin, yung concentrated lang. Okay? And alam na natin yan. Pag concentrated yung loading, which is 65 kip, tama ba? 65. So, para makuha yung kanyang maximum deflection, that is equal sa PL cube over 48 EI. Okay? Ay yung limit natin is katulad lang din ng kanina, L over 360. So, L over 360. So, that is 20 feet times 12 inch per foot over 360. That is 0.67 inch. Okay? So, Equate natin yung dalawa. So 0.67 inch. P natin is 65 kip. L natin is 20 feet cube. So 12 inch per foot cube over 48, 29,000 KSI times IX required. So IX required is equals to 65, 20 cube, 12 cube over 48, 29,000, tsaka 0.67. Our value is 963.459 inches to the fourth. Okay? Yan. So, yan yung mga requirement natin. So, to use table 3-10, step 3 natin, so kailangan natin yung ating LB, which is 10 feet lang po yung LB natin. And then, yung MU over CB natin, that is yung maximum moment natin, 526 kip feet over 1.66 na LB. That is 316.867 or hanapin natin is 317 kip feet. Okay? So, yan. So, punta tayo sa 3-10, 10 feet tsaka 317. 10 feet tsaka 317. Ayan. So, ito yung 10 feet. 315 and then increment na 318 na tong dulo. So, ang 317 maybe somewhere dito. Okay? Ito yung sa 10. Ito yung point natin. So, ang first natin is W21 by 48. Okay? 1 by 48. Okay? Ang kanyang VMP, 21 by 48. 21 by 48 is 398. Okay? So, 398. Yung required natin ay 526. So, yung MU natin is 526. Okay? So, not good na agad tong una, no? Ibig sabihin, we need to perform several. Okay? 3-10. Kasunod nito is W18 by 55. So, W18 by 55. Requirement niya, 526 din. VMP natin, 3-2 tayo. 18 by 55 is ito. So, 420. So, 420. So, still not good. Next tayo. So, next nito, 18 by 55 tayo, no? So, pwedeng 21 by 55 yung una, tapos 18 by 60. Ano? Okay, sulit na natin to. 21 by 55, 18 by 60, tapos 14 by 61. Ito, no? So, tuloy-tuloy na yung pag-check natin. Tapos, susunod, 21 by 62. Okay? So, dito, susunod lang natin. So, 21 by 55, W18 by 60, W14 by 61, 21 by 62. Okay? Ito ay kinukuha sa table 3-10. Ito kinukuha sa table 3-2. Okay. 21 by 55 by 55, 473. 473. So, not good yun. Kasi ito hanggang dito, 526 yun. 18 by 60. 18 by 60. 18 by 60 ay 461. Oh, lalong hindi pwede, ano? 14 by 61. 14 by 61 is mas mababa, ano? 383. So last is 21 by 62. And 21 by 62, 540. Okay, that is 540. So greater than siya dito. So sabihin good siya, no? Okay. So lagay natin yung IX required natin. Ang required natin na IX is 963.459. Okay. Tingnan natin ang IX ni 21 by 62. 21 by 62, IX niya ay 1330. So 1330. So good din ito. Okay. So ang unang trial section natin, try W21 by 62. Okay. So okay na tayo dun sa moment at sa deflection na requirement. Check natin ngayon is kung saang zone na siya. Pwede, no? So pwede nyo check yung compactness para verify. Pero diretso ko na dito. LB natin is 10 feet. LP, LR. Okay. LP at LR niya, 21 by 62 is 6.25 tsaka 18 point. 6.25 feet tsaka 18.1 feet. So dito, that is LP is less than LB, less than sa LR. Therefore, zone 2 ulit tayo. Okay. And pag zone 2, yan, ito equation natin sa zone. So, kunin lang natin yung value niyan. 3MP is yung 540 na nga. VBF, that is 17.5. Keep. So, VMN, minimum. So, ang CB natin is 1.66. 540 minus 17.5. 10 minus LP natin 6.25. 540. So 1.66, 540 minus 17.5, 10 minus 6.25. That is 787.4625, 540. So ang VMA natin is 540 keep per feet. Okay? Less than siya sa MU. Therefore, okay tayo. So ang performance ratio niya, so 526 or 540. That is 97.407%. Okay? Pag titingnan yung weight, 62, 100 yung assumption natin. So, okay na yung overestimation natin ng loading. Next, after ng ng moment, sa shear tayo. For shear, VVN natin, dito is 252 kips. Ang VU natin is taken as to maximum natin from our previous slide, 53.2 kips. So yung PR natin, 53.2 over 252 times 100. That is 21.11%. Okay. Then for deflection, sabi natin kanina, that is PL cube over 48 EI. That is 65 rather. 65 nga ba? Ay, 65 times 20 cube, 12 cube, 48, 29, tsaka yung I niya, which is 1330. Cube, 12 cube over 48, 29,1330. That is 0.187 inch. Okay? Less than siya dun sa max. Therefore, okay. Maximum deflection natin is 0.67. So, PR natin, 0.187, 0.67, 27.86%. So, pasado siya sa lahat ng checking. Therefore, use W 21/62. Okay? So, ganyan po yung pag-solve sa kanya kapag discretely braced beam with higher value ng CB. Alright? Okay? So, that ends our lecture for today. Thank you for listening.